Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sanvi and today I'm going to be sharing a couple of songwriting tips for you guys. So I realized I never actually gave a proper introduction to my channel. So basically I'm a freshman in high school and I want to grow this channel throughout my years because I aspire to be a future singer and songwriter. So if you guys could please support me and like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. On this channel I want to post original songs that I have written, and I have a couple ready to go. I just need to publish them and release them. I also want to be posting covers like I did recently, which was Dandelions by Ruth B. So please check that out if you haven't already. And I also want to just share like general singing tips like I am today. So let's get started with the video today. The first thing, I'm gonna give you guys 3 tips and then I'll give you guys like an example. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you're not forcing the song onto yourself. Like obviously if you're gonna sit down and you're gonna be like, I want to write a song today, it's not gonna work like that. The idea kind of has to come to you and you kind of have to feel strongly about it. So when I was younger, I used to like try writing songs. I used to like force myself into it and I used to really like try hard it. Yeah, but that never really worked out for me because my ideas wouldn't get flowing and I just didn't like it. And likewise, same thing happens now. If I'm forcing it, it's not really working. So I kind of have to let the ideas fall in. So my songs are all about emotion. They're really strong on how I feel. So whenever I feel a certain way, I'm a huge writer. So I always jot down every single thing that I feel, every single way I feel in this notebook I have. And through that, I kind of write songs because songs are like my way of expression. So I think you just have to let the ideas come to you. And songwriting is like really special because songwriting can be anything. It can be about anything. It can be any certain style. I'm personally like a pop, like sad type of writer, which I love. But yeah, so main idea, basically let the ideas come to you, don't force them. Second thing, come up with the chorus first. For me, what happens is I like come up with these like random ideas, and the chorus is the first thing I always write in any song. The chorus is basically like the main thing, and all the other verses kind of like bounce off the chorus. So if my chorus was about like, let's say anything, you just basically, I'll give an example in like a couple of seconds, but you want to start with the chorus, and once you have the chorus, again, start with like, make sure you have a structure. So the normal structure is verse, verse, chorus, verse, verse, chorus, what's it called? Bridge, and then chorus. So you want to have that structure, and chorus is basically like, it occurs 3 times in the entire song. Obviously, if you have this chorus, then you're basically set to go. So now let me show you guys an example. So whenever you're writing a chorus or any song, think of it as a story that you're trying to tell. And think of it as writing more than just a song, because that might just be easier for your thought process. So I wrote this quick little chorus right now, and it's just about like hatred. So I don't know if you're feeling like really hateful about a certain friendship you have with someone. This is like out of the blue. So yeah, I wrote about that. And I wrote, oh, every time I try to drop you, I somehow can't avoid you. Guess I'm stuck being friends when I really don't want to. I hate being stuck with you. And yeah, so that's basically my entire chorus. And then I can build off my verses like that from there. So I can write, oh, your personality is like a sour lime. You waste my time, or whatever. Like, I feel like once you have the chorus, you can start bouncing off ideas from the main idea. It's like, this is the main idea, and then you can come up with like small little details from there. And another quick tip I want to give you guys is try to rhyme. So I know as a new songwriter, personally, rhyming really helps my words come together. So every time I'm unsure of a specific verse, I always try to find words that rhyme. So like I said in the previous clip, like every time you act like a sour, like, or your personality is like a sour lime, you waste my time. Like, you guys get the flow and it kind of flows from there. So let me give you an example really quickly. Okay, so now I wrote some random like verse from like a random thing. I guess you can connect it to this, but I don't know, I just came up with something random. So I've always followed the rules, never cheat or walk the halls. Love to be the best, guess you wanted the rest. So obviously I know, like, I know the tenses don't match up, like I've always and then never cheat or walk. Okay, I know this doesn't make sense exactly, but just go with it. Look at the flowing of the rhymes, and I think it kind of helps ease in. I've also found that repeating certain phrases at the beginning of each verse or it helps a lot, or maybe at the beginning of each line of every verse. So here I've written some like example of it. So I'm crazy, I'm mental, I'm out of my mind. You can start it any song like that. So I'm crazy, I'm mental, I'm out of my mind, something like that. And you could continue like I'm lazy, I'm judgmental, I'm not aligned, or something like that. And then you can keep going, and I think that might help build up to your chorus. Okay, so I know I said I had like 3 points. I guess the second thing would be just to, like, bouncing off of the first one, let the ideas fall into you. At the same time, write down anything, anywhere. For example, like, I wrote my first song in Spanish class. I was listening to my teacher, obviously, and then I like a random idea of a song came up in my head, and I'm like, wait, this could be such a great chorus. So I wrote it down, and actually that is one of my choruses for one of my songs. And yeah, so you never know where ideas can come from. All right, and I guess that was my second point. And then my third point is my music teacher actually helped me so much, my choir teacher. What you want to do is you want to make sure that before coming up with the melodies itself, the chords are so much easier to find, I'm telling you. And of course, everything comes off of experimenting. But what I did was, for my first song, Noteflight is such a great website to use. This is not a sponsored video or whatever, but I definitely think Noteflight will be really helpful for songwriters out there, because it definitely helped me. It's basically a site where let me show it to you guys actually, wait. So it's a site where you can literally create music and play around. So you can like make random notes and then hit play. And then you can also make chords like at the same time. So like this can be a chord, you kind of have to play around, but. So based off of that, you can really experiment with your melodies, with your chords and what you're working with. Or otherwise try using your keyboard. The keyboard helps a lot. And I recently got one. I still don't know how to play exactly, but once you like figure out your normal do, re, C, D, E, F, G on there, it's a lot easier. So let's work with the chorus I just put on. Give me a second. Okay, so I just came up with some random chords for the chorus I showed you guys earlier. I don't know what they're called, so you guys are gonna have to figure them out, but let me just show you guys how I come up with the melody based on the chords. Every time I try to drop you, I somehow can't avoid you, 'cause I'm stuck being friends when I really don't want you. I'm being stuck with you. So yeah, basically based on the chords, I shape my melody from there. And you could do it the other way around, obviously, as well. I just think with the chords, you kind of know where you're going, rather than going out of the blue and then forgetting the random melodies you come up with. So yeah, both ways work, but chords really help as well. And play around with it. Just put your fingers on any random 3 keys and just hear it. Does it sound right? Does it sound wrong? It's your song. Play around. And I'm gonna end the video now, but hopefully I helped you. If I did, please like and please subscribe. I do want to share one of my original songs soon, so please send all your support. Thank you.